All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Tough Questions and Katamari, everybody's favorite ball rolling game.
Where we listen to sweet music and roll up stuff.
Roll up random stuff.
If you haven't been watching for the past 2 hours worth. Depression. We're not talking about that today, King. You're trying to steal my thunder here. He's like, we're going to talk about this subject.
Maybe he needs your help.
Really? He's like, that's my little secret is depression.
Hearts.
Like, oh, God. Oh, God. Fill you in on his little secret. Well, it's Robo King. I don't think robots have
feelings? Ask Bender, he does.
Oh, well, he kind of does, doesn't he?
He's an asshole, but yeah, he's got feelings. Remember when he cooked and they didn't like his cooking and he got all butt hurt?
It's really funny. Bender has a heart sometimes, but then the other part of the time he's like, kill all humans!
Yeah, well, I mean, he's just an asshole. Even assholes have hearts.
Well, he's an alcoholic robot that was created way back in the day. Oh, yeah.
A race?
Yeah, apparently.
Cool.
I don't know how long this is.
There's a samurai on a horse.
Robot King, get out of my way. I can't see, bro.
Soapbox cars. Race cars.
Why am I racing with the... Oh.
Whoa, you're going to do a sweet ramp.
It's like the secret hole or falling off Rainbow Road at the certain spot.
Stupid Rainbow Road.
Oh, dude.
I don't want to talk about it.
That still gives me anxiety, to this day. Anyone's like, oh, you want to play Mario Kart? I'm like, please not Rainbow Road.
No.
Please.
No.
Please. Don't set it on random because the likelihood. Dude, I'm going so fast. I can't even see.
You're not even beating that horse who isn't even galloping.
Whoa, oh, God. Oh, God.
No.
Going to the pier. Turn around. Oh, my God.
He's going into the ocean.
He apparently is just going forward. I can't switch directions. So
cool. You can just direct him without directing.
Damn it. I probably lost so much.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Sucking.
Who knows what I lost? Whatever. Dude, this is so fast. I can't.
You ran into that horse's ass.
Oh my gosh. This is so painful. This is so painful for me. God!
You ready for a question?
No! I don't want anything. I want to not play this level now.
Well, you picked it, buddy.
Well, dude, this is such a pain in the ass.
It looks pretty infuriating.
It is pretty infuriating because it's so fast that I can't, oh, good. I got one dude.
You got a people.
Well, that should let me pick up other people.
Woo! Is there an end to this game?
The game in total or this planet?
This level, bro.
Oh, yeah. I'm probably in 4 minutes. Oh, come
Wham!
on.
You got knocked into the ocean. 4 minutes.
Yeah, I got 4 more minutes to get as big as possible. God damn it. Stop rolling forward. God! Breathing.
Yeah, I don't know why you're getting so angry. I just saw Tarzan.
Dude, this is not enjoyable. If it's anything like the new movie, I'm not impressed.
What movie?
The new Tarzan movie.
Oh, I thought you meant a new Katamari movie. I was
Oh,
like, there's a Katamari movie?
That would be sweet. I don't know how
you mean
they
boring
do it.
as fuck?
Would it just be one scene of a dude contemplating life as he's rolling up a giant ball?
It would just be one of those guys that's pushing the ball. That little fellow with the disco ball face.
He's having a existential crisis, all sorts of stuff. I nailed that horse. Can I get it now?
You nailed a horse.
Oh.
Can we get that on?
Can we get that on repeat?
It's on the record now. Jared nailed a horse.
It's on the internet now.
It's on the internet forever.
I can never get all these people.
They're not going to let you help people if you're out here nailing horses.
Okay, there's the blue thing. Did you see the blue thing on the way back? I gotta
No, sir.
I gotta do the jump, the bounce, the bounce that never.
The bounce that you claim doesn't work.
It doesn't work. Oh my God.
Stop going to the ocean.
Dude, I can't help what
Swan
direction
boats.
I go. It just rolls forward. And this
Obviously,
is why
you can help what direction you go because you just got back.
Oh, there it is. No!
Oh, you missed. There's a totem pole.
I wanted it. I want it so bad.
You're never going to get it like that.
I have a feeling that I'm never going to be able to get it, but... See? It doesn't work. I hate it. Anyway,
is this all we're doing today, Jared?
Apparently, I'm just going to get super angry. Well, you got to ask me a question.
I tried, and you said no, and then just raged on this
I'm sorry.
stupid level.
Okay, well, that shows you how infuriating I was. So ask me the question again.
It's a pretty simple question.
Okay.
Does age matter to you? Like your own age?
My own age?
And if it does, at what point did it start mattering? And how did that opinion of your age change?
My opinion of age changed with my uncle.
No, your own age.
My own age. Well, yeah. Well, this is how I had in like my
a little
perception.
epiphany.
It's a little epiphany. Yeah. So my uncle, who's no longer with us, was like 80 years old, and he was still like skydiving and going to like nude beaches in Florida and such. Oh, fuck it. God, screw it. And he like still hit on nurses, and like it was just like this realization that like it doesn't matter how old you are as long as you like enjoy your life. And so he was like 82 and still skydiving, and I was like, damn, like I want to be that person, like I want to be able to just be like, well, age doesn't really matter in a way. No, I don't care about my age. I think it's just a number, because I don't feel any older like mentally.
Yeah.
I still feel like I'm a child. It's just that like when I wake up in the morning, I'm not the same like handsome young gentleman that I used to be.
What if you're more handsome?
I would say I've definitely aged well. I've definitely was like a goofy looking teenager and then as I got older.
Well, it didn't help that you like to put your hair up like Goku when you went to school.
Vash the Stampede. Thank you very much. Have you seen that photo?
No, but I'm talking about Goku, not Vash the Stampede.
Well, just because
did you used to Super Saiyan your hair or no?
I had. It was for Vash.
You seem like the type.
No, like the Vash the Stampede. Yeah, I totally took my blonde hair and spiked it straight up. I'm sure people thought it was similar to Dragon Ball Z.
You didn't wear Dragon Ball Z shirts to school?
No. I always actually like whenever I saw people wearing those, like the Hawaiian shirts that had like Goku or like dragons on them. I was outrageous. It's just like mildly confused. Like I don't understand why you're wearing that.
You probably just offended half of our viewer base.
They're like,
oh man, I love my shirts.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that one again. I know I'm gonna have to.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. What about you? Do you care about age?
I mean, it's not necessarily that I care about it, but I mean, like you think about it, like when you're a kid, each birthday you have is like, awesome, I'm a year older, you know what I mean? And then you get to like 21 and you're like, all right, the last age that means something.
Yeah.
And then like you just kind of go through your 20s just like being in your 20s. Then you hit 30 and you're like, shit, I'm not in my 20s anymore. Right. I'm in my 30s. And then I just hit my mid 30s and it's like, well, whatever. Now it just doesn't matter anymore. I could probably forget about my age for the rest of my life and it would be okay.
Really?
Yeah. There's like nothing really to like, no like signifying ages anymore. It's all just being a person, being alive.
You get your insurance breaks.
Although I did think of something weird. So I saw this lady was like running with her kid, probably like a 10-year-old kid. And I was like, damn, if I had a kid today, I would be 45 when that kid was 10 years old. No, I would be 46 because the kid also has to be.
And then he would be 20.
10 months or so of incubation period.
Incubation.
And then I would be like 46 years old to be running with a 10-year-old kid. And like I thought about that, I was like, well, that's kind of weird. I was like, if I had a child now, I would be like almost fucking 50 by the time he was old enough to go running with me.
I don't want to do any of these. So wait, like, so does that make you like have a sense of like you want to have a child sooner? Or
it was more of just like a general reflection on things. It doesn't really care about that.
Gareth, we're gonna have to do the shitty one that I'm not gonna be able to do probably.
But we're not getting any younger.
We're not. Oh, roll up food. Oh, we did this one yesterday. Damn it. We only have the ones that are difficult or rolling up food.
Do it. Sumo wrestler.
Sumo wrestler again?
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, bro.
All right. What are we talking about today? We're talking about incongruence or congruence, depending on whichever one we're speaking of. It's a term that Carl Rogers, we spoke about him. Remember, he had the potato in the basement with the poor light and all of those other things. So he talks about how your ideal self and your perceived self don't match up, and that's what creates incongruence, and that creates psychological factors like anxiety, depression, low self-esteem, low life satisfaction. I mean, the list goes on. And so it's...
Oh, you got to get that fat guy. That's your goal.
Oh.
I feel like you don't even read these things when we get started.
Well, I'm just so excited to just roll around,
I get it.
I can't help it.
Anyway.
So that huge guy that's over in the...
Yeah, get the big fat guy.
Oh, God, that's going to be difficult.
No, you were like 4 times his size the last time you played.
Oh, really? Okay. But incongruence, and so it's pretty easy. The perceived self and then the ideal self. So ideal self, what you want people to see or would like people to see. And then the perceived self, which is what you actually are.
Ooh, that could be opposite, though. That could be, like, not necessarily what you like people to see, but what you think they see. And it could be negative.
Right.
And they actually don't see you as negative at
Yeah,
all.
it's like more or less how you see yourself, I guess.
Yeah.
That's a better...
Versus how people see you.
Yeah, exactly. That's a better... and so I always like the analogy of, like, Superman. You know, Superman's got that kind of incongruence to him, you know. His perceived self of what he wants to be is Clark Kent, but his true self is Kal-El. So, you know, there's your little nerd piece for a second.
I feel like Superman, though, he's specifically deceiving people. You know what I mean? It's not like he's trying to be one thing, but actually is another.
Well, if you're purposely deceiving someone, then doesn't that kind of imply that you want people to view you a certain way?
Yeah, but it's like to protect them. It's not because he wants them to see him like that. It's because he knows they can't see him like that. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So in Superman's case, it's beneficial to be incongruent because if you have a secret identity, you want to make sure. But in normal people where you don't shoot lasers out of your eyes and you're faster than a speeding bullet, that's usually not a good thing.
Yeah. I guess I feel like it's more of a subtle issue than obviously with Superman because it's more like you don't realize it's going on.
Right. And that's why
he knows it's going on.
And that's why you would go to a client-centered therapist or a Rogerian therapist and you would talk to them about like the differences and such between your perceived self and your ideal self and which one you prefer and how do you better utilize it. And I don't want to get that yet.
What is it?
It's the thing that sucks up everything.
What do you mean sucks up everything?
Remember it? Like all the people start dancing and then I just become like a giant suction cup, it seems like.
Damn, that sounds good.
Yeah, it is. Well, maybe I should get it now so that way I can just get bigger and then just... Okay, that's what I'm going to do.
Bigger, stronger, faster.
Stronger, faster. So some of the examples of... Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all.
Come on, y'all.
Some of the examples of incongruence that I was thinking of was addictions. Addictions is a big one. Like people want to change or, you know, like they're even hiding their addiction. I feel like sometimes. And so, you know, like they're almost like a closet addict in a way.
Yeah. Or they think they're hiding it, but everybody fucking knows.
Everybody knows. That's a big one. I mean, like that. There's
like when an alcoholic shows up and tries to tell you they're not drunk, and you're like, dude, first of all, I could smell it on you. You realize the alcohol reeks out of your body when you drink a lot.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, like, how many addicts are like, I'm going to quit, or I'm going to plan, and I'm going to plan to quit, so on and so forth, and then, like, it comes down to it, and it's like, nope, this is not happening, you know, so, there's some incongruency to that. I feel like celebrities and models also have some big incongruence, you know, the research speaks for itself about, self-esteem, and just, like...
You better go find that guy.
Do you think I'm big enough now?
Well, you only have a minute left. So
oh, shit. I am not doing well at all on this. He's right there.
Oh, you see him. You're not going to be able to get him.
I'm not big enough for him. I might be. I don't know.
You have more than a minute, though.
Okay, more than a minute?
Better hurry and get some stuff. Get all that stuff. Get all that stuff.
I'm trying. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it.
Get it. Get as much as you can.
Get bigger.
Hey, man, get as much as you can, man.
Get bigger. In school systems, we see this a lot. With like deviant behavior. Oh, come on. That little tiny scooter should have been picked up.
You don't need tiny things. You need big things.
I'm trying to get the big things. I'm going over here to get the big things. Oh, 30 seconds. Shit. I don't think I'm going to be big enough.
We'll go try.
I'm going to go try. He was over here, right?
Yeah, you were like 350 by this point last time.
Yeah, I'm not doing well this time.
There he is. Go get him.
I've got to get in through this door. No way.
Boom! Ah!
He knocked me out.
Oh, 18 seconds. Oh, what?
What? Oh, what?
You just fail when you try?
Oh, what? You
lose like big time. Maybe you need to be 300.
I got to be bigger.
Better try it again.
All
anyway,
right.
what are you talking about in school?
Oh, yeah. In school systems. God damn it. One more time, y'all.
One more time.
I promise. So school systems with like deviant behavior, you know, like you want to be liked, you want people to see you, and so you may do things to be better perceived or better seen in that light.
To be more popular?
Yeah, exactly. But then it's not congruent with what you actually want to be, I mean, I can't tell you how many times like students are acting out and deviant, and then you look at their grades and you're like, what are you doing? Like, you're so smart, like you're part of the top of the class. Like, I don't understand why you're truant all the time and you misbehave. Like,
well, I mean, typically those kids are not.
Yeah.
I mean, you're thinking of Matt Damon and Goodwill. I think. And that does not
like
usually
a goddamn
happen.
savant.
Yeah, I mean, like usually the kids who aren't going to school and acting up don't have good grades. They may be smart, and I'm not saying that, but they don't have good grades because they don't do the schoolwork.
Yeah. And that's, I mean, I'm not naysaying, but there's probably lots of factors that go into that, cultural factors, socioeconomic status, family relationship, family system, so on and so forth. I mean, like, if you're exposed to, like in our district, if you're exposed to, like, murder and such at, like, elementary school age, that creates a lot of, not necessarily even trauma, but just... Think about it. Like, if you heard gunshots the night before as like a 6th grader, are you going to be able to pay attention in school? Like, I don't think so. So there's some aspects that kind of go with the incongruency, but we're just talking about them.
We're just talking about
them. Fake happiness of the United States. I think this one's pretty interesting. Like, how everyone has created this. I don't want to say like false sense, but you're not allowed to be sad, like it's like, oh, how's your day? And you're like, oh, it's okay. They're like, why okay? Like it's almost, it's not allowed in Western culture to be sad. And so that's why your perceived self and your ideal self, like you might want to be sad, but because of what our culture has kind of done to it, like you may not be real with yourself and not acknowledge the fact that, you're really sad because you're trying to fake it to, I don't want to say like be liked, but I mean you're to make interactions a little bit more manageable.
I don't know. Like, are you talking about people you know or people you don't know? Because definitely with people you know, I mean, like, I think I disagree with that statement because you can say, I'm not having a good day, and like, oh, really? Why? And then you can discuss it. With people you don't know, you're gonna just lie to them because what's the point? You're not trying to have a deep introspective conversation with people you don't know.
Okay. Yes.
You know what I mean?
So I should
like
preface this with the
like the grocery store bagger's like, hey, how's your day going? You're like, oh, it's great, even though maybe someone.
But even in like passerbys, like coworkers or something that you don't really know that well, that it's the same instance. I feel like is where there's just like this ideal of where you have to be happy all the time, like it's almost weird because I mean, in my experience, like sometimes you'll be like, oh well, I'm having like a bad day, and they're like, oh, that sucks.
Like, let me stop you right there. I don't actually care. It's not because I think you have to be happy. It's because I don't really care.
Oh yeah.
And the happy answer comes out a lot faster and is over with much sooner.
Yeah.
Than the sad answer.
That's why like how's your day is such a cliche kind of.
Yeah, I mean. How's your day is just saying hello. It's just a way to say hello. It's not actually how's your day.
Yeah,
so when somebody actually answers it, how their day is, you're like, I'm just trying to say hello.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't really care.
But that's exactly how it is. So it's that kind of Western culture of it. And then I guess I'll get this thing again. I'm gonna get this thing and then just hopefully suck up everything.
Yeah, you get people now.
Am I big enough to suck up people?
Yeah, you got one already.
Oh, nice. I'll go over here. Suck up all this little stuff. Oh yeah.
Oh, you're gonna get it. See, you're getting it hard now.
Oh yeah. See, that's what I needed for the sucker. I messed it up last time. And then so we usually talk about like what you can do to something's chunky.
Something chunky. Is he suggesting you go grab? You can't get anything stuck behind that pole.
I can't. You're right.
You get the big stuff.
I'm big enough now, so now I can go over here.
Not to get that guy though. You gotta be over 300 at least.
Stay far away from this dude.
Yeah, grab like the
vending machines.
If you can get them.
No, not yet. No vending machines yet. Taiko drums. The taiko drums. Yeah.
Anything big.
I can get it. There's all this dude with all this rice and everything.
Yeah, get all those things.
Over
all those like ice cream containers.
These things over here?
Yep. Those are going to help you out. You're over 300, but just keep going.
I'm going to
wait for like 15 seconds left, then try and get
and then
them.
Just try. But as I said, we usually try and give you a little, what can you do to kind of help with incongruence. The phrase that I was always told in my schooling and such was fake it till you make it. I think I just jumped way too far.
You better get back over there.
I got in 30 seconds.
Go grab that big stack of barrels and stuff.
That's taiko drums. But we always heard like fake it.
You're
till
over
you,
400. You could probably get them, but
fake it till you make it. Have you ever? Well, of course you've heard that.
Have I ever heard? Yes.
And that's actually a really good technique, I feel like, because you actually... Oh, yeah, I'm definitely big enough, aren't I?
Yeah,
Boom!
boy.
But yeah, you keep trying, you know, like you don't naysay, you don't self-deprecate, you know, you don't try and be negative about your situation. And so you truly do. You fake it till you make it.
The
and
thing
then
is that you learn when you do.
Yeah. If you're pushing yourself, like there's this thing called zone of proximal development, and it's when you're pushed slightly outside your learning capability, you actually learn more or better.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You know, but that's like a weird thing for some people to understand. It's like, I don't want to be pushed outside that boundaries because I don't understand it. But that's how you learn better. And so, yeah. But... there are some people that fake it until they make it, and then when they make it, they fall hard because they don't make the commitment to actually like try and obtain their ideal self in a way.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Things, stuff, foods, snacks, fruit.
Cool.
I better have done this one. I think I did because he's actually chilling on his hammock and such.
Yeah, looks like it.
All right, let's see. 64 points. That's 3 times more than I got before. I think that's enough. So... like and comment if you enjoy what we're talking about. Do the same thing if you don't enjoy what we're talking about, because we care what you all think.
Yes, and continue commenting if you want to see us play any particular game or hear us talk about any particular subject.
Come back for more questions.
See ya.
Bye-bye.